I hope you're having a great day. So another great sage from the past, he gave these three pieces of advice. Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel, he says that the world stands on three things: on justice, on truth, and on peace. Now, as I've said in the past, if we believe that God is just full of love and ever forgiving and we can do what we want and then we just say, oh, I'm sorry, and it all gets forgiven, the world cannot function that way. It cannot function without justice. We need justice, truth, and peace. It's a wonderful thing to be peaceful and to love each other, but it's not going to be enough to keep organization, to keep a government running, to keep a group running, to keep a family running. If people just do whatever they want and they believe that when they apologize, all will be forgiven and they don't have to take responsibility for their actions, this is what causes anarchy. In fact, this probably causes anarchy more than violence and crime. Because when you have violence and crime, if you have justice, and then you have a system in place in order to clean it up and have a good functioning, healthy environment. But if you don't have justice and you just have this idea of peace, like Woodstock or something like that, where we just put flowers in our hair and we all just get along, it doesn't work that way. Everybody has their own views of things and eventually you're going to clash. That's the way the world works. That's the whole challenge of life, is to be able to get along within your environment, although we're billions of peoples, each one trying to rule the world, thinking that we understand best. So therefore, when we take someone like Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel, who was a great sage in his own right, but on top of that, his father was Rabbi Gamliel. So we're not talking about brilliance, we're not talking about wisdom, we're talking about a heritage of brilliance and wisdom and righteousness, the son of brilliance and wisdom and righteousness, in an environment of a home and a study hall and a community of the wisest of people. And instead of sitting there saying how you need to study and you need to build your wisdom and do good deeds and this and that, makes it very, very simple. Three things: justice, truth, peace. In order to have a good, normal environment, you have to have justice. Person has to know that they have to answer for what they do. You need truth. If people are going to work without truth, whether it's a judge who's swayed or a witness that has an opinion of their own, it's not going to work. You need the facts. If you're going to come and be a witness for a friend and part of what you need to say is not going to work in your friend's favor, hey, that's called truth. And it happens in many situations, you know. You ask somebody, you ask your child, did this really happen? And they feel like they're going to get their sibling in trouble. Okay, we have a concept of not tattling, but we also have a concept of raising our children, of being honest, of telling the truth. And without the truth, you get trained to lie, even as an adult. And then again, finishing off, peace. Now that I've given such a challenge to peace, let's clarify. Peace is very, very, very important. And the reason why peace is so important is for more than one reason. We would think to ourselves, okay, Ari, it's obvious. Peace is important because, well, we don't want anger and violence and animosity and hatred, so we need peace. But it's more than that. Without peace, there are certain growths you can't have because the environment that you're in causes the environment that your mind is soaked in. And you're able to think clearer, you're able to develop thoughts better, you're able to make plans for the future better because the environment you're in leads to what you're going to be building for the future. So we need justice because we need to know that there's a system. We need truth because honesty is the only way to move forward. And we need peace so that we can build. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And I'm looking forward again to the next one. Have a great day.